Hello everybody, my name is Justin. I'm an OTA student and I'm here with my patient Emma. And what we're going to do today, we're going to talk about a couple different transfer techniques. So the first one we're going to do is the stand pivot transfer with Emma here, who's been feeling a little bit weak, but she says she's feeling a little bit better right now. So let's see how this goes. So this here is for all the family members that want to kind of tips on what type of transfers to use, how to do the transfers, safety techniques and things like that. So we'll start off here. How you doing this morning, Emma?
Pretty good, how are you?
I can't complain, you're doing pretty well. So what we're going to do here, we're going to get you from supine to sitting, and then we'll get you from that comfortable couch here into this chair over here. So one thing I like to do is to start off, I get the chair out of the way and kind of set everything up so there's plenty of room for the transfer, for myself to move around and work around, for the patient to move around safely. And then once she's sitting up, that's when I'll bring the wheelchair or chair in there and her shoes and anything else we need there. So we'll start off here. What we'll do first of all is, are you able to move both your legs right now?
Mm-hmm, a little bit.
Okay, awesome. So what we're gonna have you do is kind of slide your legs off here. And another point I wanna make too, you wanna have the client do as much of the work that they can. You really wanna push for them to kind of do all the work there, and you're here to assist them where they need it, but the goal is for them to be independent, kind of take this home with them and be as independent as possible, as I mentioned there. So, okay, if I'm here to help you if you need it, but you can swing these legs off here. Just take your time, nice and easy. Okay, awesome. There we go. Another important tip here too, you want them as close to the edge of the couch or bed as possible there. The closer they are from the start, the easier it'll be for them to sit up and kind of stand up there too. So, okay, now what we're gonna do, I'm gonna help you a little bit here. I kind of want you to roll on your side towards the edge of the couch. You can place this hand right here. On count of three, we're just gonna stand up here. Or not stand up, sorry. Just gonna kind of sit up here and get on the edge of the couch here.
Okay.
Sorry, ready? 1, 2, 3. Perfect. And then we'll readjust you, take your time, bring your legs over here. Another really important thing too, you always want to focus on is good, proper body mechanics. So you want to kind of bend at the waist there too. Don't ever slouch over. It just takes 1 second, one bad move, and then it's just really dangerous for the client and the therapist or therapist assistant there. So take your time, always good proper body mechanics. Before transfer too, I like to take a nice deep breath and really kind of engage my core and brace myself, make that nice tight air compression in there. So now that she's sitting up nice and tall here, she's ready to stand up. What we're gonna do is, if it's a hardwood floor or slippery floor, I always like to get their shoes over here or non-slip socks, something of that nature, and have them put them on there. Are you able to put these on yourself, Emma?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'll let you slide your feet into there. Both of those feet there, awesome. Okay, and now, as I mentioned, she's sitting up there, she's ready to go. So now is when you bring the chair in here. So you want to get the chair at a 45 to 90 degree angle right next to them. You want to get it very close to them, but you still want to give yourself and the client enough space to kind of work around there so it's not crowding your space too much there. So I'm going to bring this chair on over here. Okay, that's perfect there. She has both of her feet nice and flat on the ground here. Her knees are bent, legs at a 90 degree angle. That is perfect there. Okay, so now what we're going to do is I'm going to get in nice and close to you here. And sometimes it might feel uncomfortable at first because the therapist has to get very close to the client. And usually it would be ideal to have a transfer belt around them here, and that's what you would grab. We don't have a transfer belt at the moment right now, so what we're going to do is kind of grab the back of her pants there. And she might get a little wedgy, so I'll give her a warning about that and apologize for that in advance there. And another thing too, for this chair, if this were to be a wheelchair, it would be extremely important to make sure that both of the brakes are locked here. The foot pedals are either taken off or pushed off to the side, which can be done in a matter of seconds there. Super easy to pop the foot pedals off and lock the brakes there, but two very important steps there. Okay, so now what we'll do, I'm going to come in here, and I'm going to get nice and close to you here. As always, as I mentioned, good proper body mechanics. So I'm going to get in here. You can lean forward, get your nose over your toes, and then you don't want to grab my neck. You can either leave your arms there or kind of hold onto my elbows, whatever feels better to you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm going to get in here nice and close to you. On the count of 3, we're going to lean forward and stand on up. So we get a nice rock. 1, 2, and 3. And you just want to be nice and close to them here. And now all we're going to do is pivot to your left side here. Take your time, nice and easy here. I want you to back up until you feel the chair in the back of your legs. Do you feel that there?
Yeah, I feel it.
Okay, awesome. Now what we'll do is at one arm at a time, reach for the armrest. So with this arm here, you can reach for the armrest. Do you feel that armrest? Okay, you can feel the other armrest there.
Okay.
Okay, take your time, slowly sit on back here. I'll guide you on down. It's a low seat, so be careful there.
Okay.
Okay, awesome. Now this would be the time here too. If she didn't get positioned correctly in the chair, she can either adjust herself by pushing on the armrest there, or you can help her if needed. But she looks like she's in good position right there, so that is a standing pivot transfer.